Hi everyone, I'm here taking a walk in one of my favorite places that's not far from my home. Taking our dog Sadie for a walk. I don't know if you could see her there. But yeah, we're enjoying this beautiful, calm, peaceful Sunday. And I just wanted to share something with you that really hit me today when I was watching this podcast between two of my favorite podcasters, Pam Gregory and Lee Harris. And in this newest discussion that they had, something that Lee Harris said really struck me. So what I want to say is, in a nutshell, I think our modern spiritual practices has put the practice of meditation on a pedestal as something that must be attained to be truly on your spiritual path. And I want to say that I think that has become a real hindrance. Ooh, hear the birds, I think they're agreeing. A real hindrance for many of us. For me, meditating has never been easy. It has never been something that I've really been able to do regularly. And it has been kind of a thorn in my side of my spiritual practice. It has made me feel many times like a spiritual imposter. Because all these people around me are quote unquote meditating, and I can't get to the place that they apparently seem to be. Now, I have to say, I've been in workshops and I've been in circles of people doing meditation. And besides the teachers, I'm talking about the people attending. I would say a vast majority of them are not really meditating either. But nobody wants to say it. In fact, I said it at one of the workshops I was participating in. I'm like, I'm not going to the place that you're saying. I'm not able to get there. But yet, I felt a profound presence enter the room. And the teacher then announced it. And I knew for sure, okay, I am feeling these presences. But still, part of me felt I'm an imposter because I can't do the meditation like they do. And just one sidebar, doing meditation in an Indian style, or a cross-legged style, my feet fall asleep and become so numb, it's so painful. And I do yoga, so I'm a pretty flexible person. But anyhow, I digress. What I'm saying is, after 20 plus years of being rigorously on a spiritual path, I still come out saying, I'm not a meditator. However, when I was watching this podcast interview, Lee Harris also said the same thing. He has never really been able to meditate. It is not his thing. But what he does do is sit in stillness. And I went, yeah, that's what I do. I sit in stillness. And he said, it could just be for 10 minutes a day. And I went, yeah, that's what I do. So what I just want to share with you is, if you have always felt like I can't really be on a spiritual path because I can't do that meditation thing, or I'm not really on a path because of that, just know that whatever your practice is, as long as it incorporates some form of stillness, and I don't mean physical stillness, although some people might need that, but, taking a walk in nature. This is, if you follow me, I just wrote a book that was published last year called The Enchanted Earth, about being in nature. So our experiences in nature and being quiet in nature. So, as I was filming, I had to stop because two women were walking by, and that's wonderful. And of course, they're chatting away, and they're probably not aware that there's bald eagles around. I am certain of it. And of course, the deer that's in the woods. So I'm not talking about going out into nature with a friend and chatting away. That's like exercise. That's not stillness and reflection. So, and also not listening to a podcast. So anyhow, I thought this might help some of you who have felt maybe less than like I have for all these years, that I actually felt very vulnerable sharing that with students. And I started doing it because I said, you know what? This is who I am. You know, if you are a meditator, great. That is perfect. But if you're not, that's perfect too. Just find a way to bring stillness. And oh, another modality that really works for many people is breath work. And I do really feel breath work, well, that's part of meditation. Breath work is a really important part of a spiritual practice. So, you know, just breathing. You don't have to do any specific modality or any technique, actually, I should say. All right, guys, I hope this helps and would love to hear your feedback below and what this brought up for you.